Online legal clinic where we demystify the world of personal injury and we have a little fun. Here is William Risigliano and Frank Filippe.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Legalese. I'm William Risigliano here with my partner Frank Filippe. We've been gone for a while, but it's good to be back. Frank, did you have a good summer?
I had a great summer.
It's kind of like being back at school, right? Everyone's sort of getting back into the mix, and you're getting back into your usual routine.
The usual routine. Unfortunately for adults like us, the routine never really stops.
So today, Frank and I would like to talk to you about the first steps that your personal injury attorney will take once they start handling your case. So let's talk about it, Frank. Get a case in, clients decided that you're the lawyer for them. What are the first steps that a personal injury attorney is going to take initially?
So the first thing that we're going to do as attorneys is we're going to contact possibly the people that we think are liable or their insurance companies or both. And we usually do that by letter, fax, email, whatever information that we have or we can obtain to get to the people who we think are at fault.
I think another thing that the attorneys will want to do is reach out to any witnesses. Now, you may know about witnesses from a police report or an accident report. Sometimes witnesses on the scene will give their information to the clients. Sometimes family members will come to the scene and let the client know that there are certain witnesses who made themselves available. So we want to reach out to those witnesses and find out what they may or may not know.
And one of the main reasons for that is, as everyone knows, memory fades over time.
Absolutely.
So you're going to remember something much better when it happened 2 days ago as when it happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, your memory definitely doesn't get better over time, that's for sure.
Mine doesn't.
I think it's also fair to say that we're going to want to gather medical records. It's a personal injury case, so obviously getting the medical records is imperative.
Yes, and the way we do that is there are documents that our clients sign called HIPAA authorizations, and we use those to contact the doctors to let the doctors know that it's okay for the doctor to release your medical records to us.
The other thing too is one of the first things that I think when we began working together, we would always talk about is a lot of personal injury attorneys don't go to the scene. Your attorney should go to the scene, whether it's a car accident, whether it's a construction site, whether it's a Walmart, wherever the incident happened, the attorney should go out and inspect the scene where it occurred to obtain information, gather evidence. The attorney may see something that can be helpful later on in the case, and you have to do that early on because just like memories fade, information, evidence, things at the scene are going to disappear eventually. It's not going to stay there forever. Scenes change.
Lines on the street get painted over, scaffolding comes up and down, hedges get cut, things change. There's changes in the sidewalk, all types of things. So it's important to do that pretty close to right when the accident happened.
And I think probably the most important thing that the attorney needs to do right off the bat is obtain whatever incident report may exist, whether it's a police report, whether it's an accident report from a facility or a store or something like that.
And that may not always be easy because a lot of insurance companies or corporations will tell you that, sorry, even though you're a lawyer, we don't release the incident report. And sometimes the only way we can do that and get that information is by filing a lawsuit. So it's kind of like having your hand forced.
And so if you have been in an incident and you fill out an incident report, you should always ask for a copy so that you can provide that to your attorney, and then the attorney should obviously follow up on that incident report.
And some of the other reasons that we do a lot of these things is for one of the other things that we may be doing at the beginning of a lawsuit, which is possibly hiring experts. And depending on what your incident was or how it happened, we may or may not need an expert right in the beginning. And the reason for that is because if we have to reconstruct, say, something like a car accident, the accident reconstructionist might have stuff or ask us for information that we might not have obtained had they not told us that they were going to need this down the line. So hiring experts could be something that's pretty important to do in the beginning.
We hope this was helpful. In our next episode, we're going to delve a little deeper into what exactly a lawsuit is and, frankly, why they sometimes take so long.
And I've been practicing this, so if you like our live stream, please like and follow our Facebook page, Risigliano and Filipe PC. We're also on YouTube and Twitter, so subscribe and follow us at RF Injury Law. We'll be answering a couple of questions from our followers every month at the beginning of the live stream. So send us your questions in the comments or send us a message.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.